Hey, what's up, fam? I'm about to show you the basics of assembling your tattoo gun. So you got your grip. Make sure all your stuff's clean. Make sure you scrub yourself, especially if you're about to tattoo somebody. It's just great tattooing ethics, professional tattooing ethics. So the threads on the grip are Allen wrench driven. So your Allen wrench is your best friend. Just loosen them up. That way your barrel can slide down in there about halfway. You're gonna have to readjust it eventually, so everything is going to be finger tight. But that's what you're gonna start out with, about halfway, and then just finger tight. Make sure. Okay. Then see that eye hole right there? This part of the barrel is going to be aligned with the threads. So you got your threads and you got your eye hole. Okay. Finger tight. Doesn't have to be, you don't have to crank down on that because, like I said, you're gonna have to readjust it all once we get it set up anyway. So, and you take your gun. This is the top part. It's gonna go right through here. So look at that hole. That hole is what you line this up with. There is a screw hole on the top of that, which lines up with that. Perfect. Take this little guy, and that is what you're going to be filling this hole with. This does not have to be cranked down either. Just finger tight. Take care of your stuff. Keep it clean. Don't crank it down on anything. It's not necessary. Everything needs to be loose anyway. This whole thing is going to be vibrating. So, now you got to have steady hands for this part. Well, I struggle. I used to be a lot faster. I used to be a lot steadier. So hopefully you don't have the same issues I do, because it doesn't seem like it's that difficult, because it's not. It just is for me. So here we go. It is going to be sticking out this way. Now, see? Loosen it up a little bit so it can all fit in there. Alright. You want everything aligned. Threads on the grip align with the eye hole, align with the top of the gun. Everything needs to be aligned. There's a purpose-driven part to every piece. So just pay attention to that. This is where this little guy comes in. It's very convenient. Finger tight. Okay. She's in there. Or he's in there. Whatever gender you want your gun to be. Alright. Okay, so that is basically what it's going to look like. Alright, now, normally you'd be taking your needle right out of the little strip. It's going to, it's going to be a clean needle. For the purpose of this video, though, mine's already out of the package because I don't want to spend. I'm just cutting corners. Plus, this needle's only ever going to be used on me and pigskin. So, normally, you'd be using clean needles. Keep your needles clean. And before I forget to tell you, because I will forget to tell you, that don't make sure this needle's not sticking out an eighth of an inch, more than eighth of an inch out of the end of the barrel, because that is where you get your scarring. A lot of people don't know. Well, some people don't know that. Slide that through. And pay attention to that little nipple right there. Now your needle is supposed to flex, so don't worry about it bending. It's supposed to flex. It's going to be rubber. It's going to be having rubber bands, putting some pressure on it. So your needle needs to flex, and then that eye hole goes around the nipple. Make sure it all. Hey, bam. Okay. So it is sticking out a lot. It's sticking out way too far. But like I said, that's why we don't tighten it we don't crank it down on anything. We need to keep it all finger tight because we're gonna have to readjust it. We're just putting it together right now. Okay. So again, instead of pulling the needle back, because you're not going to be able to, it is on this nipple. Awesome. It's on there. It's not going anywhere. So you pull the barrel out a little bit. You might have to readjust everything. If you haven't used this particular gun yet, so let's see how that works. Alright, so you can just slide that out. Make sure everything's tight enough. Yeah, well, I'm not doing a tattoo right now, so obviously I'm not going to waste time adjusting everything. You know, the more you practice, it'll come to you. Like I said, I used to be a lot faster. It's just one of them days, and I'm not even trying to give you a quality video here, so I apologize in advance. You will discover your own shortcuts to assemble it quicker than 6 minutes already. Jeez. I'm talking too much, I apologize. Alright. So, the fun part. One rubber band. A lot of people will you'll see them just use one. So you got that around the shock resistant. These are if a lot of people don't know, geez, I've had somebody tell me that these things hold the ink. No, they don't hold the ink. They are resistant. If you didn't have these, you wouldn't be able to tattoo because the shock would be absorbed into your hand instead of absorbed into these babies. I like to use 2 rubber bands. It's not going to hurt, especially when you are actually tattooing somebody. You don't want a rubber band breaking and it be your only one. So you want to put 2 down just in case one breaks. You need it there. You need it to be putting pressure on the needle. If these rubber bands weren't here, then your needle will be cutting your customer up. No, not good. I say 2 rubber bands at most. You don't need 3. You should have more than 1. So that is basically what your setup is going to look like. I don't have quality stuff right now, so you will see much better quality stuff out there when you're shopping for your own set, and you will be much faster than I am. I just needed something to do right now, so I thought I'd let you all know how quick I set my gun up. My machine is already turned on. I don't have the best quality pedal, but like I said, it doesn't matter. I'm not about to tattoo anything right now. Alright. A lot of people think that these are just for looks. You put... Oh, sorry. Come on. The reason that they have all these springs is so it can fit in there. So, bam. That is where your electricity connection is going. That's how the gun is going to get its fuel. Your machine's going to let you turn it up, turn it down. Right now I have a shitting needle in there. You're going to have a line needle. You'll figure it out. Like I said, this is just the basics, and I'm no professional. So, thanks for spending some time with me. Thanks for spending time with me this morning. Y'all have a great day.